Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Tonight I'm smoking my LCS Briar, and in it I am smoking G&H Grasmere Flake. Let's see if we can get some light to shine on that there a little bit. Love that tobacco. I think this tobacco has moved into my top 3. It's vying for number 2 right now. It is. This may be my second favorite tobacco at the moment. Good stuff. Beautiful night, quiet, peaceful. My wife and I went out tonight to a little pub here in town. It's the first time we've been out to dinner, and probably the second time in a year and a half we've gone out to dinner since this whole COVID thing started. Maybe the third time. To an indoor place. And it was a little pub, a little bar and grill type place. I wasn't expecting much. Your typical pub fare, burgers and hot dogs and that kind of stuff. But they had a shrimp platter, so we both wound up ordering the shrimp platter. And it was really good. It was really good. We were both kind of expecting it to be, kind of fishy tasting. It was really good stuff. Tasted fresh. It wasn't fishy at all. It was really, really good stuff. And I wound up eating too much because I ate mine and half of my wife's. And I love shrimp. I can't eat fish, but I can eat shellfish, and I'm known to get my money's worth of shrimp. So. We used to have this place in San Diego. I forget the name of it. But it was one of those all-you-can-eat places, and I did not like this place at all. But Denny's mom and dad loved to go there. And so we went there one time. And I never cared for the food they had there. With this one night, they had all-you-could-eat shrimp. And it was the little popcorn shrimp. Nothing fancy, nothing good. But I swore I was going to get my money's worth on that shrimp. And by God, I did. And I just kept going back for more shrimp and more shrimp and more shrimp and more shrimp. And I left that place in so much pain. I was literally hurting. I got out to my truck and I had to put the seat back and just lay there for about 15 minutes. And I was literally in pain. I had eaten so much shrimp. I was in pain. And Dennys just laughed at me. She goes, "You idiot. What do you think you're doing?" I go, "Hey, I'm getting my money's worth. They charge too much for that place for crappy food." She's like, "Well, doesn't mean you gotta eat it all." And I think that was probably the last time I went there. The kids loved it. Because, they got ice cream and all that kind of crud for afterwards. But my in-laws loved that. They just loved that place. It was... Boy, I was hurting. And that was back when I could eat. I could eat back then. I was... I was a whole lot bigger than I am now. I was miserable. Well, we had a good dinner tonight. I'm not hurting. I've done a lot of stupid stuff in my life. I think that may have been one of the most stupid things I've ever done. One time we were back in Boston, again it was for my Denny's aunt and uncle's 50th wedding anniversary. One of the best times I have ever had in my entire life. This was before we had kids. And Denny's mom and dad took us to this place that my father-in-law loved. And this is Boston. It's all about fish and shellfish. He bought this platter. Oh my God. It had shrimp and scallops. And I mean, these scallops were as big as my fist. These things were the biggest scallops I've ever seen. And this platter came out, and it had to have 40 pounds of shellfish on it. And we sat there and we demolished that platter. And I mean, we just demolished it. And I got so sick. It was the best stuff I've ever eaten in my life. I mean, it was the best shellfish I've ever eaten in my life. But I ate so much of it that I literally got sick. And I wouldn't eat any deep fried anything for years after that. I wouldn't touch deep fried scallops, shrimp, anything that was deep fried. I would not touch it for years after that. I got so sick. Nobody else got sick, so it wasn't that there was anything wrong with it. I just ate too damn much. And it was so good. Oh man, it was so good. And Diddy's dad was like, "Come on, Onion, you gotta help me finish this. Come on, man. There's still some on here. You gotta help finish this." Egging me on to eat more. And I was like, okay, all right. You have to tell me twice. I was so sick. I was in the bathroom for half the wedding celebration, the 50th wedding anniversary celebration. I missed the snow and everything because I was in crapping my guts out. Oh, I was so sick. It was the best time I ever had. Those people knew how to party. I'll tell you what. That family knew how to party. I never had so much fun in my whole life as I did back in Boston. That was at Thanksgiving. We went back there for Thanksgiving for the 50th wedding anniversary. We came home, and on December 7th, found out we were pregnant. So we were pregnant while we were back there, and I was the one who was sick. So I was just having, sympathy. I was just having sympathy, pains, that's all, Although I was coming out the wrong end, that's the only thing. I was in misery and having the best time of my life all at the same time. Denny and I went out in the car, and I was just kind of put the seat down in the car, and I was just kind of laying back in the car, and Denny's sitting in the passenger seat, and she goes, "Here comes my mom. My mom's coming." So when her mom got up to the car, just as she got up to the door, I pretended like I was zipping up my zipper, and she goes, "Oh, Onion, you're so bad." She was so much fun. I loved her so much. Denny's mom was the best. She had the best sense of humor. We found this postcard in Harvard Square. It was these two red-headed kids, and they were just flipping off the camera, flipping off whoever was taking the picture. So we bought it, and we sent it to Denny's mom, and on the back we just wrote, "Hey Mom, you're number one." And we sent it to her in the mail. So when she got home, it was waiting for her. She was so much fun. And she saved that. She saved that postcard. And we found out after she passed away, she had saved that card for all those years. I think I still got it. I kept it when When we were moving, I found it again. Good times, man. So anyway, that was kind of just a stream of consciousness thing there. We went from shrimp dinner tonight to this whole thing here. But anyway, hope you guys have a good one. I will catch y'all later. Have a good night. Thanks for letting me share my stories with you guys. Love y'all. God bless.